So they just announced the 4th Abyss in Wizardry Variants Daphne, so we gotta talk about it. Also, this video's in 16:9 since we're gonna be watching some trailer footage, and they just dropped the trailer for the 4th Abyss. It's only 30 seconds, but let's just watch it here. Also, the 4th Abyss is snow-themed. If you didn't know this, well, now you know. We've known this for a very long time.
白と黒のコントラストが美しい。色のない世界だ。集落とは思えないほど静かだ。まるで人だけが忽然と姿を消したみたい。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Lulu Narde talking. Yeah, we've known about the snow-covered forest areas for a very, very long time. But the chapel area, the abandoned chapel area, the log cabins, those are new. We haven't seen those before, but we have seen the snow-covered forest a long time ago. The first time they showed that was way back in 2021. If you don't remember, like, yes, it's been that long since they first showed us that area. Is literally one of the first areas they ever showed us. Literally in the first one of their OG trailers. No, not that trailer. This trailer from 2021. This is also the first trailer I saw. This is how I first heard about this game, was through this trailer. The original version, like, Dreecom hid like on the Wizardry Variants Daphne channel. They actually hid this one. It's privated. You can, old links to that will just say show the video's privated. So I had to go find somebody else who had the video uploaded. So, but yeah, this is the first trailer I ever saw for the game, but it's literally one of the first areas they showed the snow-covered forest here. But yeah, this is an OG trailer. Very old trailer, very fun. This is how I first heard about this game. Here it is, right here. Literally, right there. You can see it right there on the right. Literally one of the first areas to show us. And then on the very on the left, obviously, we now know is the Trade Waterway. But again, this is 2021. This game didn't even have the Daphne title yet. But it's right there, the snow-covered forest. Yep. OG. Like, this monster sprites looked way different. No, poor Olive. Why can't my Olive cast like that? Also, that's like, looks like an electric damage spell. There are no electric damage spells in the current Wizardry Daphne game, but there were some in some of the older Wizardry games. But yeah, it used to be called Wizardry VA. Also coming in 2022, which is funny because this game didn't release till 2024. I remember being like confused about what it was, but yeah, no, they've been but yeah, the snow place though is literally right here, like right there, like literally one of the first things they show us. Like, they showed us this place long before they ever showed us Garda Fortress. Like, it's been a long time, and then the last time they showed us was actually one of the first trailers they announced after they announced the Wizardry name, the Wizardry Variants Daphne name. We can go watch that one now. It was this trailer here. And again, this one only shows it briefly. This one also the first one. The first time we see Garda Fortress here. But just a couple more brief shots about the let's see, it's just a really brief one. Alright, see right here, there it is. Boom, and that's it. It's literally just that brief one. Like this, so this is, like I said, you see like a little building there, so you see a window up there. Yeah, like it's just a brief shot here. It's like, and also this was our first shots of like Garda Fortress was in this video as well. First time you saw Garda, but yeah. And it looks like back to Garda Fortress. But yeah, I don't think we'll watch this whole trailer. You can watch that one's on the YouTube channel, so it's pretty easy to find on the Wizardry Variants Daphne YouTube channel. But yeah, we have known about this for a long time, and if you don't know, you can actually visit a place called the Cave of Snow in Wizardry Variants Daphne. Right now, you can visit the Cave of Snow. I actually have video of it. This is episode 135. Episode 135. So, this was a while ago, but look, this is it. Right here, Cave of Snow. Right here. It's all covered with snow. You can see there's like this giant tree stump you can walk on. There's like I said, there's like this blizzard blocking your path. You can't move beyond that area. Again, like you get here and again, it looks like there's like some kind of blizzard blocking your path, which implies that the main character is going to get an ability to control the weather. Also, I like how you can just walk up on that stump. It's kind of cool. But yeah, this area has been available. You could visit this area ever since they opened Garda Fortress back in February. So this is been a while. Like I said, we've known this for a while. Like I said, you can explore this particular area. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Also, if you go, there's a area shots. I think this might be where she look up. There's like shots of the sky. We can look up. There it is. Look at that. They have like Aurora Borealis or whatever. Looks so cool, guys. I can't wait to explore this one because this one's definitely going to be cool. But if you don't know how to access the Cave of Snow, you have to go to the very beginning of the game. You have to go to a fresh start. Literally, you have to go to a fresh start and go to Awakening. Like, literally right here at the very beginning, you have to go to Awakening. And this is how you access it. You'll wake up at the very beginning of the game. And see your familiar room, but you have to do it before you meet Lulu Narde. I'm trying to speed this up 2x, so yeah, you see this right here. You hear Lulu Narde's voice or whatever, but instead of going meet her, you have to go. See, there's these fallen places, these boulders. You have to know how to reverse the fallen rocks, and then there's another area beyond that where you have to, like I said, so you have to know how to do that. You have to learn that. Then you will get to the next area, which is the Trade Waterway. To go further in here, you have to be able to restore the Water God statue. And boom, and then you can walk through there. And eventually you will get to another place. You get through there. Then you get to the Cave of Rock. And this is like Garda Fortress. And eventually you will come to a golem. You have to be able to reverse the golems, to animate the golems to go further. If you can't do that, you can't go any further. And once you've done that, there's nothing blocking you going to the Cave of Snow. So, like, that's just how it is, like I said. So that's where you go. If you want to know how to access Cave Snow, that's where it is. It's been accessible since February. So, like, that's there. Yeah, like, I think it looks fun. And I have some other thoughts about it because the only other snow place we can access right now is in the Lebican Cave. The Lebican Cave is snow themed. Like there's like snow falling and stuff. If you I was left to hear because we want to talk about what he says too. Because I have a feeling they designed this quest line for the snowy forest originally and not what it ended up being, not a cave. But he says the herbs are not to be harvested late for the monster that dwelleth in the cave, or not as they once were. Like, sun has caused the herbs and stuff like to not be harvested. But if you go to, like later, you meet the elves. Like later on, you'll end up running into elves here that will block your exit. And it kind of implies you're in a forest, even though you're absolutely in a cave. It's super weird. Like, why are we here? Let's see here. However, the archer's nowhere to be seen. That says something about forest sentries. What do you mean forest sentries? This is not a forest. So I got the impression that this might have been intended for a later part. And maybe the New Abyss is related to Lebican. Like, that is something I'm interested in, the possibility of. Like, maybe it's related to Lebican Cave. Because, again, you kind of get the impression that this quest line was made for a forest. And, again, Lebican Cave is snow-themed. But, yeah, and if you go to the end, like I said, this is Elven territory. Like I said, so snowy place is Elven territory up in the north. So I get the impression that this has something to do. It says, and again, melts into the foliage. What foliage? What foliage? This is a cave, not a forest. And again, it's like a lot of the dialogue implies they're in a forest, which makes me think this was originally written for. This was meant to happen in a different part of the game, and I have a feeling that the snow-covered forest might be where that was intended to happen. But yeah, like there is, like I said, I think this is gonna be pretty cool. Like I said, it's the fact that they have shown this for almost 4.5 years ago. 4.5 years ago, guys. Like, it's been at least 4.5 years ago since they first teased this area. The fact that we're gonna finally go there. Yeah, it's definitely been a long time coming. And I really like some of the things here, but like, it looks like you have cabins here. like in the concept art.
ないせい
I have a feeling this is either going to be wind type enemies or you're going to have dark type enemies. Because we had Garda was pretty much earth type, and then Trade Waterway water type. But because you're in a snowy place, it's pretty dark. You could be dark. Obviously, these are not going to be fire type enemies. We're not going to fight a bunch of fire type enemies in the snow covered forest. But it could be wind because you have like blizzards and stuff. I could see it being like a wind type dungeon-y place. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. I think some of these places look super cool here. Like cabin, there's a cave here. This looks like a Minecraft cave. This one here, though, this is like an abandoned chapel. It's so spooky looking. It's so cool looking, though. I really like this is where I can't wait to explore this. This probably be December in the patch notes. They said it will come by the end of this year. Says, we know everyone's eager to see the next Abyss after Garda Fortress, but we ask that you'll wait a little longer as we plan to release it within this year. So it's not coming at the 1 year anniversary. It's going to be a while after that. And they're probably trying for like a Christmas release again. It's winter themed. It's going to be snow and ice themed. So I could see it being like a release around Christmas time. The last year they had a big holiday event. I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, this is coming very soon. So not too much more to say on it. If you want to know about the full announcement, though, about the 1 year anniversary and stuff, I did a video about it. If you want to read this full patch notes and all that, you can find it down below. As always, thank you for watching.